Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here. Well, I'm not exactly sure where to start with this report, but I am ticked off, and I've got a lot stronger word that I could use, and this is probably one of the most important videos that I've done to date. So I'm gonna ask you a favor. I need your help. I need you to share this far and wide because of the content of what is contained in here. I'm asking you to call your senators, call your congressmen, do whatever you can to make this known. Share this video with other reporters because we are literally losing our freedom overnight, 100%. And what I mean by that, well, check out this report that was put out April 7th on Fox News, and it's headlined, Homeland Security Database would track journalists, media influences, says a report. Now, this goes on to detail that DHS is seeking contractors for the creation of a database that would monitor news outlets around the world and collect information on journalists, bloggers, and media influencers. The plan comes amid concerns of the so-called fake news and its effect on U.S. election, according to the Chicago Sun-Times report. A DHS solicitation for bids on the project appears on the website fedbizops.gov. And I'm going to throw that website up real quick. You can see that on fedbizops.gov site, they're looking for a media monitoring service. And you can see the amount and capacity, over 250,000. They're looking for 250,000 is what they want to be able for the company to process that much data, which means they plan on monitoring every single blogger. But back on over to the report on Fox News, it goes on to state that prospective contractors are invited to contact two Department of Homeland Security staffers whose email addresses have appeared in the post that you just saw. Now, Tyler Holton, the spokesman there at DHS, had this to say. Despite what some of the reports may suggest, it's nothing more than the standard practice of monitoring current events in the media. Any suggestion otherwise is fit for a tinfoil hat wearing black helicopter conspiracy theorist. Now, I've got some very disconcerting words to say to him, but I'll save them for a moment because it goes on to say that the DHS media monitoring plan would grant the chosen company 24/7 access to a password-protected media influence database, including journalists, editors, correspondents, social media influencers, and bloggers for the purpose of identifying any and all media coverage related to DHS or a particular event. What does that mean? Well, for starters, they're taking a playbook straight out of Russia. Russia did this same thing. How did they do? Well, Russia said, hey, we're going to monitor all our media and start taking down bloggers and journalists because they are foreign influencers, right? Exactly what Russia did. They're doing here now in America. And of course, the main guy, or one of the main guys, Tyler Holden, comes out and he says, he goes, this is standard practice. Bull. It is not standard practice for them to monitor everything we say and do, especially media. And it's here in America and it's all over the globe, but they said globe because they didn't want to panic, right? But he's saying anyone who says it's not normal standard practice is absurd and a tinfoil hat wearing conspiracy theorist. No, we know better, Tyler, because we study international politics. And I've studied what they did in Russia, what they've done in China. And in those countries, they did the exact same thing. We're monitoring for foreign influence. Yeah, that's exactly the reason that you gave in this report. And here you guys are saying that you're going to monitor everything we can say and can't say. You're going to watch and see. What's the purpose, might I ask? What is the reason that we can't thrive on our First Amendment right and that our freedoms are taken away overnight, Department of Homeland Security? Why do you need to monitor that here in America? Why do you need to know what we say and cannot say, what we do and cannot do? Why is that any concern? If what we're talking about, we've got information to back it up, facts to back it up, and we've got a legitimate stand, then why are you attempting to silence the media? What is it that you don't want out? What is it that we're not allowed to talk about? What freedom and First Amendment right? Why are you stomping on our First Amendment right? They're legitimate questions. But I'm going to ask you guys again, this is an urgent report. When I say our freedoms have literally been swiped overnight, this is 100% fact of what DHS has done right now, where they're saying they're going to hire a company to monitor and watch. This is illegal, in my opinion. It's illegal. Really, it is illegal. And again, I sound like a broken record, but this is why I have a VPN, a virtual private network. You can use whoever, but I use virtualshield.com/Lisa Haven. They're giving 30% off. That's a once in a lifetime deal. They only did 20 in the past. They're now doing 30. So now's the time to jump on it. But they don't need to know any of what I'm Googling, any of what I'm doing. If they want to go on the channel, they can go on the channel and check that out on my YouTube channel. Great. But that's the thing. I just really have a heart for us here in America. And I want a country that's free for my children, that's free for my grandchildren. And I have to ask Donald Trump, why are you allowing this? Why are you allowing something like this to take place when it is not a standard practice? It's above and beyond something that's standardly done. If they want to check out a media personnel for whatever reason, they can, do that. You've got a warrant, you've got information there in place. So why are we going above and beyond? Are you forming some kind of system to put people on one political side or the other? Are you forming some kind of system to frame people? Are we looking at Nazi Germany? I don't know. None of those could be right. One of those may be right. I just don't know. All I know is that we're literally losing our freedom overnight. Please contact your senators, congressmen, let them know you stand against this and help get the word out. I encourage you, please share this and subscribe to my channel and subscribe to other channels. And again, go to lisahaven.news and put your email address in there in the event that something happens. There's at least other ways to contact you. Well, thanks again for tuning in. And again, I need your help sharing and getting this out. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.